Pump it like a drop it. 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 Pump it like a drop it.
Oh, you like a drop it. Pump it 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 like a drop it.
Who's that on the pick and roll?
What's up, guys? Another video, just an update. I know last night, I don't know if you watched the whole thing. I know it was a pretty long video, sorry about that. But hopefully I can make it short for you guys today. So long story short, I just got off work. I picked up some parts from the junkyard, but I was actually pretty lucky enough to find a unfortunately wrecked 2021 Toyota Corolla hatchback. So I hit the LKQ up. It was LKQ in Blue Island. Just wanted to see if they, had some parts still available. Specifically, I was looking at the center console part. Obviously, working on the Cooler Works short shifter. While I'm waiting for some measurements and stuff like that, working back and forth with Donnie, I'm unfortunately stuck with this very open shift area. It looks cool, but my girlfriend also says it looks like it's broke, and I have to agree with her. It does look like it's broke, and I have this thing's hanging, yada yada yada. I don't like how it looks right now, so for the time being, I went to go to LKQ. I grabbed a console part, so I'll just show you guys right now. It's this part right here, the shifter console area, just to see if they fit. And I was measuring up and I was lining them up, and surprisingly, these are, no surprise, identical. So I can just plug and play literally all these parts together. Well, let me show you the funniest part. I only wanted that part, right? But unfortunately, I had to buy everything. So that means the center console area where the armrest goes, as well as this piece, which, I don't know, maybe I'll try to grab off the white stitching off of this and maybe put it on mine, because, because mine doesn't have white stitching at the moment. I'll show you. So I got to clean that up, obviously, but there's a leather with white stitching, and currently I don't have that. And I can also show you what my setup looks like right now. From last video you've probably seen the little piece hanging out. I did tidy it up just a little bit. So I stuck my, I don't know if you can see that, but I stuck my drive mode selector and traction control off button in between the shifter and the driver's seat, just so I can get to it a little bit easier. So it is a little bit cleaner now, but back to the stitching. You see this is just black. The white stitching would look great because I have white stitching here, white stitching here, stitching here. So maybe I can add that down the road. So yeah, I mean, I got a pretty good deal out of it, obviously, it being a junkyard. It's unfortunately sad to see that car got wrecked. I love Corollas, if you guys don't already know. I own 2 of them. But yeah, so let me just show you guys. Oh, it's a little dark. Let me just show you guys what I did so far. I will have to do some cutting. So just lighting them up. Here's the silver trim piece. I took that off. It has some adhesives on there, so yeah, just be careful when you're taking it off and you don't break it if you decide to go my route. And then there's this little black piece, or a black, the piano black that we all hate. That comes off, and now I'm back to this base here, and that's what I'm trying to get to. So what I'm trying to do is maybe cut this. I'm trying to cut as much as I can here, 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 and it does line up. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I can do something with that. And this button, I was messing about with this too. This button, for the XSC trim, this button is the same. I can put this in the GR Corolla like little area where you have it up here. It's literally the same thing. So it's kind of awesome seeing this, taking this apart. And yeah, I mean, Toyota's literally Legos. I love it. So yeah, let me cut this up, see if I can do some mounting, do some testing, and you know, for the time being, make my interior look a little clean while me and Donnie search for a solution for my interior mess. Alright guys, without further ado, I'm gonna start cutting. So what I'm gonna cut is basically this area up in this button area all the way down like this, just so I can make room for the shifter. Hopefully it works. I don't really care if it doesn't work or not because it's a junkyard part, so I'm just doing it just because I want to. So I'm not really too worried about cutting this up. This is not the OEM part. I refuse to cut my OEM part because it's a brand new car and I don't want to do that. So I just got this. So let's get the cut. Alright, so far I've made the incision right here. So I cut this part and all the way up to here. I'm gonna go ahead and complete. I don't know if I want to take it all the way though, because I don't know if I want to cut the bracket as well. I think I might have to. So this little part right here, this part, there's 4 clips, 1, 2, 3, 4, that holds the button in place. This button right here. Sorry, everything's all so blurry, guys. I suck. But anyways, it goes like this and it holds it in. And I can put my GR4 drive system, or not GR4 drive system, my drive mode selector in this place. So I don't know if I want that hanging like that. So maybe I'll just cut just straight across and see where that goes, right from here to there. I don't know how I'm going to do that though because of this bandsaw. Okay guys, quick update. So let me put this down. So now, remember that piece there that was here like a bridge? Cut that off. This part of the piece I had to cut off because part of the shifter is actually like the ball joint where it goes horizontal shift. This bumps in, so I had to cut it down. And you can see on the other side, it's still full. I had to cut that piece down right here. And obviously the same has to go for this piece, because this piece sits below this trimming piano black piece. So obviously same thing. Unfortunately I couldn't save it. I'll have to figure out, maybe I'll just classic old zip tie maybe. But I think the 2 clips up here will be enough to hold my drive mode selector up there. If not, I'll do something. And then obviously same thing part here, since this has to cut down that way, then I have to cut this one this way just to match it. Cut, cut. And you know what, since we're messing with my shift area anyways, I might as well go ahead and clean this part and take the white stitching area leather piece with me and put that on as well. So let's do that. I got done with the cutting, I got done with the trimming. It's actually pretty sick. It looks better than before. So here's a little sneak peek. It looks pretty awesome. The first automatic GR Corolla. But yeah, I did have to do some trimming here. Basically the automatic pieces just snap right on. Obviously I had to make an incision there to cut, so I could put my drive mode buttons. Yeah, the drive mode buttons literally pop right on. The GR Corolla drive mode buttons, drive mod and the traction control. On the XSE, it's this button, which is just the sport button, the traction control off button, and a blank. And this basically pops right out, pops back in, and it's amazing. Now, what I want to finish off with is going to be this trim piece. In my opinion, this should have came with the GR Corolla's factory, well, the cores at least, or maybe all the Corollas, because I saw somewhere where like they don't even come with the red stitching anymore for production for the Circuit Edition, which sucks, or the Marizo or whatever. But look at that. This is my seat, my GR Corolla seat, and this is the XSE leather trim piece here, and literally they're the same. So I'm gonna remove this plain black plastic piece with a leather white stitch, and it's gonna look amazing. So yeah, I'll go ahead and pop that right in. Basically what I'm gonna do here is I have to take off this piece here. It's kind of like what I did with the Junkyard piece here. Well, it's not, I shouldn't say junk, but this piece right here, all of it has to come off. The wireless key charging and heated seats, that piece has to come off first, then slots in this piece, and then slot this back in, and we'll go from there. All right, quick update. So there's 3 clips that hold it together at first before you take it off, but you have 4 screws and 6 screws in total, but 4 screws hold the wireless Q charger in place, and those holes are 1, 2, 3. I don't know if you can see that on camera. 3 and 4. Those come out. This pops up. Now I can get to this piece, because what actually happened is it overlays. That goes on top of that first, then this. So now this piece can come out. I'll put this in here. Everything's so blurry. This goes in here. That comes back. This whole piece goes back to my car, and it's gonna look pretty sick. I am pretty proud of myself for doing this, because this looks pretty dope. Let me just show you guys. Here it is. That's pretty sick. Yeah, this is the first automatic converted Corolla on Earth. But yeah, no, I'm super happy with how this came out. I had to trim the silver piece because obviously this kind of comes in to the shifter part, but it's free. Like it'll move. It's free, so you just, it's not cutting up on anything. Shifts through smooth. There's no scratching. I mean, I got a pretty good clearance on that, so I'm pretty proud of that. And most importantly, my drive mode buttons and traction control is away. Like, I still got a lot of room in between here and here. I don't think I needed to cut all the way up, but you know, that's that. Super happy how this turned out. And the white stitching that I was telling you guys about, this looks way better than just the flat black that comes with the Corollas. It matches the white stitching on my handbrake. Oh my god, focus in please. Here's my handbrake, and then obviously the seats fits right in just fine. White. But yeah, super happy. I'm just gonna clean up the trimming. I don't think I need to record that, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making this for a temporary solution until Donnie sends me over a nice cover for it. Yeah, and we'll go from there. I'll keep you guys updated on the shifter setup. So far, I'm super happy temporarily wise for this until something comes up. And yeah, stay tuned. I'll try to upload as much as I can. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys soon.